All I can say is this. Go look at all my videos. I've been making these kind of videos for a long time. And I told black people, you do not know who you up against. This devil ain't nothing to play with. America's nothing to play with. I'm telling you. Their ability to manipulate, their ability to fool you, their ability to pull the wool over your eyes is impeccable. I'm telling you this. Even in Africa, when the white man was coming through there and they was getting different tribes to go to war with each other, they were so good at manipulating the tribes that some of the tribal members started to believe that white people had magic. Because their ability to do what they was doing and manipulating people was to them was magical. And I'm telling you right to this day that I told you, if you go look at all my videos, I told you about white magic. I told you that they're in that White House casting spells. I told you that they are messing with demonic spirits. I told you this, that you are not wrestling against flesh and blood, but principalities in high places. I told you, okay? I told you as subliminal as I could. I tried to tell you who was behind the masquerade. I also told you that the devil is not walking around with red horns and a red tail and a pitchfork. If you look at the illustration in the Bible, how the devil was going to appear, it didn't say he was going to be in a red suit. It didn't say he was going to have horns. It didn't say he was going to have a pitchfork, and it sure didn't say he had a tail. What did the Bible say? It said that he would come as what? An angel of light, speaking and professing great things. Now, what is America known for? Speaking great things. Come to America, the greatest place on earth. Oh, they have sold America as some kind of utopian paradise. They have sold Babylon to the world as a utopian paradise. And we all know, especially the Americans that have been living here their whole damn life, that this ain't heaven. Because you can get killed, robbed, and raped here. Murdered and kidnapped. And it happens every day. So I want to know, how in the hell did America get the title as the greatest country on earth when they have more people in prison than any country in the world? Which lets you know there is a whole bunch of bad people here. Because if that wasn't be the case, we wouldn't have the highest population of people in prison. Okay? Last time I checked, there's nobody in prison in heaven. Oh yeah, I came to talk my stuff today. I come to tear it down today. I'm not playing today. Now, if you want to take your ass over there and get entertained, now, if you want to take good information over entertainment, then take your ass on over there to Tommy Sotomayor's page and Cynthia G's and all their other pages. If you don't want to go over there and meet your destruction, black people, because destruction is knocking at your damn door while you over here pussyfooting and playing around and supporting the wrong damn people, and you taking this as a joke when you don't understand you live in a country which is trying to annihilate your ass. Now, you go ahead and keep on playing entertainment games all you want. Your ass won't be here in the next 100 years. Keep on playing. Keep on playing with this devil, okay? Keep on playing. You will be destroyed. Okay? Destroyed, wiped out, up out of here. Keep on pussyfooting and playing around and stop, and you're not taking this stuff serious. Keep on playing around. You won't be around too much longer. Now, let's deal with their ability to manipulate, their ability to trick, their ability to fool the masses of the world, which they have been doing. Okay? They've been fooling everybody into this utopian paradise to make you believe that culture doesn't matter. No, culture is every damn thing. Matter of fact, nothing happened until cultures started to come in and try to perpetrate other culture. There was peace on earth at one time before all the wars came. You know why all the wars came? Because the Romans and these different cultures and these people that came out of these mountains started to raid other people's countries. See, as long as everybody was in their own country and in their own culture, you didn't have all these problems. No, you didn't have all these problems. You know what I'm saying? But you have all these problems now because these people want to go raid these people. When they did, they raped the Indians, created the Mexicans. They raped the black people, created the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans and the Brazilians. So I'm saying all this perpetrating. See, when none of this stuff started happening, you didn't see different cultures, you know what I'm saying, mixing up the way they was mixing up until you start seeing invasions and rape. These is all facts. Don't believe me? Go read history. The Africans was in Africans. The Europeans was in Europe. The Asians was in Asia. There was none of that crossfire going back until somebody looked over and said, you know what? I think we want to go take their land, pillage their land, and rape them. And that's how these different cultures, subcultures came about. This is all facts. And you know I know my damn history. So you can talk all your smack all you want because I'm done playing with y'all. I'm done playing with y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth today. But I'm going to tell you this much. Yes, the black family is the number one threat to America. The number one threat to America. And don't you notice every time they show interracial couples on TV, why does it always have to have a black person in it? Tell me this. Why don't you see interracial? Interracial doesn't mean black and white. I don't understand this. Why every time they say the word interracial, a black person has to be involved? Have you ever thought about that? Why don't they have commercials with Asian and white, Indian and white, or Indian person and a Latino, or Puerto Rican and a Chinese person, or Arabian and a white, or Arabian and a Latino? Why every time they have an interracial couple on TV, there has to be a black person in it? You know why? Because that's who they're trying to eliminate. They want you in the conversation at all times when it comes to separation. You are becoming the face, the poster child of cultural destruction. They have made you the poster child of interracial relationships. That's what you have become. A poster child of how to annihilate a culture. And that's what they're going to try to do with you. Isn't it funny that everybody is so happy to see you mixing out now? Isn't that ironic? Now, all of a sudden, every time they see, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's beautiful. A black girl with an Asian guy. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, look at that. He got his little white girlfriend. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, these people are celebrating it as if it's greater than actually being your culture. Because once you start doing that, it's no longer even a culture. You have just destroyed culture. That's what you've done. You just told us that culture doesn't matter. And you celebrating all of these black people mixing out. And the cold part about it is, people, is that this manipulators, the kings of the manipulators, the greatest manipulators in the histories of the world, the Caucasian people, even got black people playing their own part in their own destruction. They got you in on it too. Black people's, they crazy. Because they think, see, why do you always buy into what they tell you? Why would you buy into what your enemies tell you to do? The last thing I'm going to do is what my enemy tells me to do. Oh, did I just have an epiphany? Why would I go and do exactly what my enemies want me to do? And some of you black people are so hard up. You're so hard up on being accepted. You want to be accepted so bad that you're willing to do it. You're willing to sacrifice it all, even if it comes to annihilation of your culture. You're willing to put it all in the line just for a little bit of acceptance. Because they have made you a slave to their acceptance. They have made you a slave to that, and it's sad. Got me fumbling my words. It's so sad. It's so sad how you're going out. You're supposed to be so damn strong. Black people, you the biggest cappers in the world. You talking about how strong you is. And look at you, falling apart. You're going at each other's throats like dogs. Raving dogs on YouTube. Under attack. Black people attacking each other. Black men attacking black women attacking black men. You just going at each other like a bunch of raving dogs. You done raged war on each other. They done got you to rage war on each other. But you supposed to be, you want me to believe that you strong? No, you ain't strong. You weak. That's what you are. You weak. Yeah, I said it. You weak. I'm done playing with you Negroes. You're weak. Because look at you, falling apart at the hymns. Look at you. You know what I'm saying? Falling apart. Because you don't know what to do when you're dealing with such a force like this. And I told you guys, I said, you don't know what you're playing with. Okay? You're dealing with principalities in high places. If you don't think they're over there if you don't think they're in that White House not casting spells, you got something. You're gonna learn your lesson. You're gonna learn your lesson today. Because they gunning for you, black people. They gunning for the black family, and they gunning hard. They got the barrels out, man. They got the barrels out. They got the barrels out. And you guys are falling for it because all of you guys are running over there. You'd rather go on here and go to war with each other than to listen to brothers and sisters that's trying to bring you together. You'd rather go listen to the people that are going to war. You'd rather go get entertained. You'd rather go over there and listen to nonsense, destruction. That's what you'd rather look for. You know what I'm saying? You'd rather go over there and listen to all of the people that are doing nothing but self-annihilating. You'd rather go listen to them than to listen to the people that are trying to tell you that culture does matter, that you're being bamboozled, that you're fooling you. They have taught you to hate each other. Do you remember back in slavery when they used to get two slaves and they used to fight them like parakeets? You used to fight them like fighting roosters and pit bulls and stuff. And the masters used to go out there and put the two bucks out there and make them fight until the death, until one of them couldn't breathe no more, and they would place bets on them. Yeah, they've been teaching you how to hate yourself since the beginning. Yes, they've been teaching you how to hate yourself since the beginning. So this ain't nothing new. This is nothing new. I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm ashamed of the devil, and I don't give a damn. Because as a martyr, you have to martyr yourself in this situation. Because these people are not playing. I don't care about being loved by these people. I don't care about being respected by these people. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? The word of God says, he that has the love of the world doesn't have the love of the Father in them. Okay? So you can seek the love of the world. I'm not going to seek the love of this world. I can care less about the love of this world. I don't care if they love me or not. It doesn't make no difference to me. Why would I care if my enemies love me? Now, do I love my enemies? Of course, because I will never be like my enemies. I'm not hateful like them. I love white folks. But there's a difference between love and intimacy. Just because I got love for them don't mean I got to lay down to have kids with them. Just because I've forgiven them don't mean I got to lay down and have kids with them. See, that's where y'all get it all mixed up at. And you run around here thinking that all of this stuff is just going to solve all the racial problems. Oh, you gotta get a wake-up call. Ain't none of this going to solve nothing. Because you know why? Because they believe the only way to solve any of their problems is to get rid of you. Oh, yeah, you just died, didn't you? That just killed you, didn't you? That killed all your dreams, didn't you? That just killed all of your delusions, just went all out the windows. No, their answer to their problems is to get rid of you, black people. That's their ultimate answer. They done made that clear since they came out with the books of eugenics. They done made that clear, and I'm pretty sure you know. And you think they done got? You think they're not on that anymore? Do you honestly think they're not on it? So you gonna sit up and tell me that they're not trying to destroy you? Can you tell me that with a straight face? So you're gonna tell me that they're not trying to destroy the black family? That all of a sudden they just woke up one day and had an epiphany and said, you know what, we're all the same and we're all humans and we all should love each other. Do you honestly believe that? I don't think you do. I think you want to believe that, but I don't think you want to. I don't think you really believe that. But I think you're willing to take that chance. You see what I'm saying? I know you. You're willing to take that chance, though. I don't know. It might be, but let's see what. No, by the time you see, it's gonna be over for you. By the time you get a chance to figure out what's going on, it's gonna be over for you. Just like what happened to the Indians. By the time they realized what was going on, it was a wrap. Okay? So by the time you sit up here and try to figure it out, black people, it's going to be a wrap for you. Okay? Because no matter what you tell me, I know, and I'm not dumb enough to even fall for it. The number one priority right now on their list is the destruction of the black family. That is very important to them. Because you know why? Once they break that down, the beginning of the end starts for you. They say if we can just break down the black family, turn those black people against each other, if we can just get that black woman to turn on that black man because her dedication is crazy. See, the white man always knew that. He said it's the black woman's dedication. And that's why I told black men, I said the black woman's dedication is the glue that kept everything together. And they didn't want to give her props. But if you look at all my videos, I have always given black women the props for being the glue that kept it all together. But now they gunning for her, and they gunning hard. And you know what they're using? They're using her spitefulness against you. They're using the fact that her bitterness against you. Oh, yeah. See, this is not a regular video today. We gonna put it all on the table. They using that spitefulness that you have for. Oh, I can't stand black men. Look what they did. Oh, look what they did. They're using all that against you. Then the white man come in like the savior, floating like Jesus. He come in, the white boy. Here come Chad, floating across the room like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a beautiful arrayed angel with his white cloak and skin. Coming up to you and say, child, what's wrong with you? The black man has not treated you right? Well, come with me and let me show you how a woman should be treated. With you not knowing that Lucifer, the devil, has arrayed himself in white linen and will appear as the angel of light, just like it was foretold in the biblical days. So now you're going to see what deception look like. You know what I'm saying? On a whole different level. Yes, today I am opening up Pandora's box. I have no time for play no more. Playtime is over. We in what they say? We in panic mode. We in panic mode right now because what's going on right now between black people and what you falling for and the shenanigans that you falling for and the fact that you're not willing to stand no more, that wore you out. Because one thing I know about the devil, he will try to wear you out. He'll come back, knock on that door every day, bamming and bamming and bamming and bamming. See, we think the devil going to go away. No, the devil, he going to come right back, bamming and bamming and bamming and bamming and bamming until you open up that door. See, I know how they operate. That's why they're persistent. See, the devil's persistent. You know what I'm saying? That's why they keep cracking at you, shooting their guns at you, coming up with clever ways to dissect you, clever ways to separate you. You know what I'm saying? The prison system, warfare, you know what I'm saying? What's the other one that they're using now? Gentrification. Look at all of the darts they coming at you with, all of the cannons they letting loose, all of the guns. So you in a battle. You are in a war, but you're going to tell me that we're not in a war? But you see all these bullets and bombs going off around us. Oh, no, you're in a war. And the number one problem is that you don't believe that you're in one. And that's a big damn problem. And that's the very reason why we're not going to survive. Because there's too many black people running around here acting like they're not in the war. Denying the war is going to cost you the war. Point blank, period. And today I'm opening up Pandora's box and I'm going to tell the truth. Today I'm opening up the can of worms They are after the black family. They want to destroy you, and everybody gonna dance in the street because really they don't want to see you. They want to hope one day they'll wake up and look out the window and never see you again. That's their dream, black people. You don't believe me? Go check it out. That is their dream. That is the greatest dream is that they wake up and you no longer around. That's their greatest dream. That is their solution to the problem. See, you think your solution to the problem is, well, we're going to date out, we're going to do this, we're going to get rid of this race problem. No. See, that's your solution. But you don't know the powers that be and the ones that got the overwhelming power, you know what I'm saying, to pull this off. You know what I'm saying, to send diseases and COVIDs and pandemics and Ebolas and AIDS. And see, you don't understand those people. I ain't talking about your friend next door. See, that's where you get mixed up from. See, you are getting mixed up with your friend next door, your white friend next door. What they ain't doing all of that stuff. No, they ain't got to do it because they got somebody that's already doing it for them. And they got a whole lot of power and a whole lot of influence. That's going to be your problem. And your number one problem is this. They're gunning for you. The war has not stopped. They're still on it. And they're going to do whatever they got to do to destroy you if they got to manipulate you into doing it yourself. And whatever they're doing, it seems to be working. Because look at the state of black people today. Look at you. Look at what they're trying to do to you. But see, I'm going to let you in on a small little secret, though. It's not really that bad. But it's going to get worse because they're going to fool you into believing that it's that bad. Now, if you can decode that, if you can decode what I just said, right now it's an ant, but they're going to try to turn it into an elephant. Right now, interracial relationships with black people is merely an ant. But you got to understand that they dream one day that it's going to become an elephant. And when it becomes an elephant, and once you start to believe in it, when you start to believe that it is the answer, when they finally crack your code, black people, you start to see, oh man, this is the only thing we got to do is sell our culture out. Only thing I would do is sell our souls. Only thing I do is give our flesh and our bodies over to them, and we'll be accepted, and everything will be so much better. Oh, they got a trick for you, black people. Oh, they got a trick for you. Oh, it's not going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. Believe me, because they still on it. And they're going to be on it until they get rid of you. And like they say, they're using all of the weapons, even black people. Even black people. Your own kind is against you now. Oh, they can't stand us. They can't stand the pro-black movement. Ain't that crazy that black people will end up hating the pro-black movement? Think about that. You would never even think about that if you was in the 1930s, if you was in the 1940s. You couldn't believe it if I told you. If I walked up to you and said, guess what? They actually have black people that hate the pro-black movement. You would have said, man, get the hell up out of here. Stop playing with me. If I would have said that in the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, or either the 1980s, they would have laughed me out of town. But you know what? We're not laughing no more because it's becoming a reality that black people are hating and starting to hate us. The ones that's looking out for you, the ones that's trying to protect you, the ones that's saying, hold on, it's a trick. Hold on, sisters and brothers, it's a trick. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to be cows led to the slaughter. Don't do it. Don't become that cow. You know the cows be out there being led to the slaughter. They're out there and they tail be wagging. And they don't know they're about to get butchered. That's the same thing that's going to happen to you, black people, if you don't wake up. Talk to you later. Stay black. Stay proud. Because it's going down.